Well, children eat more than 10 pounds of sugar each year if they're eating a normal-sized bowl of breakfast cereal every day. That's the finding from a new study from an organization here in Washington called the Environmental Working Group. It found cereals aimed at children had 40% more sugar than cereals for adults. Reuters reports some leading cereal makers say they've cut back on the amount of sugar in kids' cereals. The Environmental Working Group says kids on average eat 2 to 3 times as much sugar every day as they should. And Pat, one of those cereals considered the worst offenders, measures 56% sugar by weight.
I am not surprised, but I'm also appalled. Ladies and gentlemen, the people who work at those big food companies are not interested in making your children healthy. They're interested in your children eating as much cereal as possible because their bonuses and the dividends of their companies depend on selling many, many more boxes of cereal. And that's why they have such enticing names like Captain Crunch, and they have cartoon characters on the covers, and little children go with mommy out to the grocery store. Well, mommy, I've got to have some Captain Crunch. Listen, there are wonderful cereals. Oatmeal is one that's absolutely good for you. It's got lots of fiber, no sugar, and it can make a nice cereal. And kids can learn to like oatmeal and just enjoy it up to the hilt. There's a shredded wheat cereal that doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. Some of it doesn't have any sugar at all. And kids, you can say, look, either you eat this or you starve. I mean, you're in charge, you know? Really.
It's a great way to start the morning. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
you know, I mean,
I've
got a dog, and they say, well, you got to entice the dog to eat the food. You got to buy expensive canned dog food. You got to put little treats on top. You got to give them liver. You got to give them. No. There's dry dog food. It comes in a big bag, and you take it, you know.
It's actually better for them.
Of course it's better for them. It's balanced nutrition. And if that dog doesn't eat it, she goes hungry. And then night comes, and she'll say, well, I guess he's not going to give me anything else. I'd better eat the food. And sooner or later, they'll eat it, and then they begin to like it. But that's healthy.
Yes.
The same thing with children. You know, I'm a great fan of oatmeal, oat bran.
It's excellent for you. I mean, most of us grew up on that.
Well, sure. My wife's father lived an old, ripe old age, and he had a bowl of oatmeal every morning.
Well, it balances your blood sugar for the day.
It does all that, and these crunches and things. The thing of it is, it spikes their blood right off the bat, and then they get tired, and then they start acting up in school because they're tired and sleepy and, you know, out of sorts. Now, I don't want to give you a nutrition lesson, but it makes my blood boil to think that these companies are taking advantage of, and our little kids are getting fatter and fatter and fatter, and they've got diabetes, type 2, and adult onset, and all that other stuff. And then we run up the medical bills that are bankrupting our country. It's so simple. Oatmeal.